don't judge. Vel has many other accolades to add to that, but if you've ever had the opportunity to meet Vel in person, you'll know that her personality was brilliant. A Milwaukee icon, a true trailblazer, Vel R. Phillips.
This Black History Moment is sponsored by Educators Credit Union and Tayback Law.
Want to protect our planet? The air we breathe, water we drink, and land we share? Real progress begins with birds. Yes, birds. The very ones we see and hear every day. On a walk, in the park, or simply out the window. That's because birds are more than birds. They're symbols, sentinels that reveal the health of our planet and our people. And by helping them thrive, all of us thrive as well. Audubon is a place where birds matter, where habitats are protected, where communities are engaged, and where change takes flight. Because at Audubon, hope begins with birds. Progress begins with birds. It all begins with birds. Audubon.
I'm Angela Bassett. As a first responder on screen, I know what it means to act fast in an emergency. In real life, the same urgency can save lives, especially when it comes to a food allergy. For 33 million Americans, one bite can turn an ordinary meal into a life-threatening reaction. And too often, they don't have the one thing that could save them, epinephrine. But emergencies don't wait. And when a severe reaction happens, being prepared makes all the difference. Now, there's a needle-free option, a new way to carry epinephrine that makes it easier than ever to be ready. No needles, no hesitation, because when the unexpected happens, the best thing you can do is be ready. Know the risk, know the options, be ready to act. Learn more at foodallergy.org/ready to act.
Check it out one time.
Truth Nation, great morning. Welcome to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth. Inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue, I'm the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman. Good morning, Milltown. What's good?
Great morning, Bailey. How you doing and feeling this morning?
I'm feeling fine, feeling great.
OG Andrew.
Excited.
What's going on? How you doing and feeling?
Feeling good, looking better.
Look, I'm excited.
Did he say feeling good, looking better?
He looking better. You know, Andrew had lost the touch. I didn't even realize how tall Andrew was. It's almost like he grew, too. Hey, that's all I'm saying. Andrew's lost a ton of weight.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I see you slimming down, too,
Yep,
Claire.
absolutely.
All right.
A little over 4 months now.
I might have to jump in.
I'm just saying.
Jump back into this whole
hey, that's what I'm saying.
this whole weight loss arena.
Be like, what? Venus Jones on our YouTube. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Again, when you come to the YouTube page, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the bell.
Yeah, hit the bell.
You can ring our bell.
Yes,
you know what I mean? On our way to 7,000, subscribers, and by June, we're talking about 10, right?
We got to be at 10 by June, so y'all got to get on the ball.
OG Andrew said by the end of the year we should be looking for 10. I said Bailey said.
I said June.
So that's what we
ain't got far to go. We got what, 3,000 people we need to get?
Right.
We under 3,000 now.
That part.
So let's get it.
If you believe it, you can achieve it.
Absolutely, and I believe it.
Can you fly?
No, but I can be excited about our second annual Truth Community Awards.
It's flying up on us. It's flying up on us tomorrow.
Okay. Look, did you get your Eskimo coat or what? What are we doing?
I told you that the price that they wanted for the parka/Eskimo coat was something that I wasn't willing to pay.
Wow. I thought you were going to change your mind.
In the words of the late Bishop Bullwinkle, Hell no. To the no. Hell no. Hell no. Yeah.
Well, you know what? If y'all don't have your tickets, you better hurry up because we're real close to sellout.
That part.
I'm not even going to lie to you.
Yep, we are not fluffing it.
If you have been holding out on getting your tickets, don't hold out no more. Put your money together and let's go. 1017truthawards.com.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you need to go.
Sir Chauncey, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Are you going to be at the Truth Awards? You be like, man, apparently Mother Nature doesn't have Good Karma Brand's best interests at heart. Whereas nice weather for the past 7 days or so, then snow tomorrow before the awards. LOL. Listen, I am a black man. I'm the words that, some people say. Listen, we are rain, sleet, or snow.
Exactly.
If you tell them, look, I remember one year when the Matrix was open, right?
Yeah.
And we had Too Short.
Oh, come on now.
We had Too Short. He's a best friend of mine. So, and we had, when I say like 8 to 10 inches of snow.
Yeah.
And that place sold out and the line was still like,
yeah.
So when you from the town, you know that ain't going to stop nothing. I'm just saying. And not to mention that when you come down to the 3rd Street Market Hall, there's a parking structure.
Yes.
So the hell with what's going on outside on the damn streets.
Exactly.
You inside a parking structure.
And let me tell you something. You park inside the parking structure, you ain't got to worry about clearing your car off.
That's right.
When you get done.
That's
you
all I'm
go
saying.
Hop in your car.
That's all I'm saying.
Go back to the crib. That's it right there.
That's it. That's all. So anybody that acts like they're foreign to this, I done seen nightclubs where you thought, oh, it's so much snow and ice out there.
Right.
Ain't nobody coming to their hit night tonight.
Come on now.
You gonna learn today.
That's all I'm saying.
We are Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying? And she is Seattle via, Milwaukee via Seattle. That part, that's how you would say that.
Listen, I haven't been here so long.
That's right.
I'm a Wisconsinite.
There it is. So I'm just saying.
I know my family going, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Listen.
But I've been here so long, had a child here and everything. Come on, y'all.
Listen.
We know what this is.
We are in Milwaukee, where even though you look at the weather and say, you better bundle up, and they still got on shorts. I'm just saying, you're talking about Lambeau Field when it's below zero, and there's still a select amount of people that have their shirts off with Green Bay G to R to E to E to N to B to A to Y on their chests. So
that part.
you're talking about something that will disappear and dissipate after the next day.
Exactly.
So we coming in the spring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We coming in the spring. So that and again, that's just like saying with the different concerts that are coming up. Oh, man, it's going to snow. You think that you done already bought your ticket?
Right.
Listen, we are well over halfway.
Yeah.
Well over halfway of being sold out.
Yeah.
So, them people showing up. He there, he there, she there.
No, we almost sold out.
Yeah, we really are.
Halfway.
I said over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said well over.
We well over.
Yeah, I said well over.
Sold out.
Yep, absolutely.
Y'all play around if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
But we're encouraging you not to. Go ahead and get your tickets.
How you gonna trip? You can't even get in.
Get your
Look
tickets.
at me now. Look at me now.
1017thetruthAwards.com. Okay, this is going to be a great time. Homer and I are hosting, and of course we're saying congratulations to the amazing award recipients this year.
Yep.
Who are Andre Douglas, Erica Crowley, Miss Farina Brooks, Joseph Addison, Melody McCurtis, and Shauna Lindenberg. They've really made a difference in the community. This is their time to shine, and you guys need to come out and be a part of it and join us in the salute now. The True Community Awards are being presented by Potawatomi Casino Hotel and sponsored by Milwaukee College Prep, the Milwaukee Bucks Foundation, Gruber Law Offices, Steinhoffels, Cousin Subs, and Venue 3 here at 3rd Street Market Hall.
That part.
It's going down tomorrow night.
Absolutely.
Sure
Tomorrow evening it's happening. 5:30 p.m. Doors open up.
Yes.
And you'll be there until 8. And you'll still be able to go make ain't hey, Riri's party. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'd be like,
exactly.
because her party gonna be early too.
Yeah,
You're like, her party early.
Yeah,
She's
And look,
whatever age she is, going on 35.
You should know that there's food involved with this.
Food.
There's giveaways, all kinds of giveaways, overnight stays, all kinds
raffles,
all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So don't, you gonna get your worth.
Yeah.
Roll on through.
That part.
Yeah.
That part.
You gonna need to pull up.
Yep. Sir Charles, so you pull it up in a limo. What you doing? He was like, man, I was just being facetious. I know. And I was being facetious black. I'm like, you know how Milwaukee is.
Yes.
Listen, it's people that come out when I be like, I ain't going nowhere.
Right.
And you got to think, for us, we radio people, and we've dedicated, our lives to radio.
Yes.
Because we also love what we do, right?
Exactly.
And we're the ones that have to give you the information and let you know, hey, it's terrible out there. This is going on. That's going on.
Right.
Speaking of terrible, I got to go to yesterday.
Oh.
And I need to put a poll up.
Okay. This is a YouTube poll?
Yeah, we got to put a YouTube poll up.
All right, Andrew.
Because
Let's get it.
OG Andrew now.
I'm sorry.
You gave him the name. And
I could call him Andrew.
hating on a player, huh? Hating on a player.
I gave him the name. I could flex in and out.
Right. OG
I could
Andrew.
flex in and out.
Oh, okay. That's how it works.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how it works.
Yeah, okay. First one said it, dealt it. I get it. I get it.
Exactly.
I get it. But there was, listen, we hear about the Big Bang and all of that, right? But on yesterday morning, here in Milwaukee, and I'm sure surrounding areas,
Right.
at 4:34 a.m. Central Standard Time,
Yes.
there was the sound as if we were under attack.
Wow.
There was a boom that I had never experienced in my years of living here in Milwaukee. I've never, I watch movies and hear the sound. It sounded like it was a Ukraine type event, like somebody had just dropped a nuclear bomb, or the foundation, the house literally shook.
Really?
Listen. I'm talking about, I know some people that are snorers that said they woke up. What's going on? And I just need to know who all heard it, because Bailey said she didn't hear it.
I slept until 5:30 yesterday, 5:30 a.m., safely tucked away in my home.
See, Lucretia Mason gave me the exact time yesterday. I was like,
I was asleep. I ain't hearing
4:34 a.m. My life.
An hour before
I
woke
felt
up.
like I just started, making plans. I'm like, okay, I'm obviously in heaven, hell right now, because I got an elevator ride. I get to go up. When I want to be lit, I go downstairs.
Now, if I had to be here, then I would have been up.
Okay, right.
But since I didn't have to be here yesterday and Dame was in.
Did you hear the big boom on Wednesday morning? It's the poll
I hear
on YouTube. Yes or no? Were you like Bailey? You didn't hear it? It was a few people that told me yesterday, I ain't hear it.
I ain't hear nothing.
I'm like, you are going to lose your life.
No.
Because if you don't hear something like that. OG Andrew, did you hear it?
Oh, yeah, I know. It shook me awake.
Right. Literally. When I tell you, I've never, I've heard it. We got to come back and talk about it.
Blake on the True Talk text line 833-212-1017 said, scared the ish out of me, you know what? Out of me,
Yeah, but he had to change the sheets, I guess. We got to get ready to take some bills. We'll come back to talk about the boom. If you heard it or didn't hear it, and that lets me know you are in the land of the deaf. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. We'll be black.
Truth Nation, something big is coming. The Summerfest lineup you've been waiting for is dropping soon, and 101.7 The Truth is getting you ready early. From February 16th through February 19th, we're giving you a chance to win T-Mobile 9-day power passes so you can experience it all. Listen throughout the day for your shot to win and get plugged in before the official lineup announcement. Don't miss out, the countdown is on. Only on 101.7 The Truth.
Hi, this is Sherwin Hughes from 1017 The Truth, and I want to talk to you about something bigger than just buying a house. I'm talking about building a legacy. Owning a home isn't just about four walls and a roof. It's about giving your kids a place where memories are made, where birthdays are celebrated, and where they always belong. It's about planting roots, knowing your neighbors, waving from the porch, and being a part of a community that feels like family. If you've been renting and wondering if home ownership is even possible, Axe Housing is here to work with you. An Axe Housing coach will help you create a plan, a budget, and move step by step toward owning a place you can truly call your own. They've already helped over 4,000 families become homeowners, and many are paying less than they were paying for rent. Don't let where you are today stop your family's tomorrow. Start your journey at axehousing.org. That is ACTShousing.org. Your legacy begins at home.
It is time to plan for kindergarten. Will your child turn 3, 4, or 5 by September 1st? Learn about kindergarten programs and enroll now at Milwaukee Public Schools. Explore schools offering traditional kindergarten, Montessori, and more. MPS students enjoy art, music, and physical education along with reading, writing, math, and science. Bus transportation and before and after school care are available. Attend the citywide kindergarten enrollment fair on February 21st at North Division High School. Get the details at mpsmke.com/enroll.
At Versity on King, we believe taking care of our community starts right here, together. Every day, neighbors step up to donate blood, helping save lives in Milwaukee and beyond. But Versity on King is more than a donor center. It's a place for health education, community connection, and support, especially for families facing conditions like sickle cell disease. When you donate blood, you're not just giving. You're showing up for your community. Visit versity.org/Versity on King to learn more or schedule your donation today. Versity on King, rooted in community, powered by hope.
How much does it cost to talk to Gruber Law Offices after a serious accident? It's free. Yes, free, as in it won't cost you anything to speak with us. There's never a fee until we win your case. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
This is Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
Welcome, Black Truth Nation. I am the legendary Home Blow, along with my temporarily deaf co-host.
Why
Bailey.
gotta be temporarily deaf? Why can't I just live in a insulated home that didn't hear? I couldn't hear all that.
My home is insulated too.
I'm not saying that. I mean, it could be just that I live on a different side of town and it's just a little bit more, insulated.
People that didn't hear that are losing their hearing, and they just have not
Why
been
is it
informed.
that we got to be losing our hearing?
Because
we're just not light sleepers. How about that?
No.
We have to choose to look at this in a positive way.
Ain't nothing positive about what I heard.
Yeah, it shook my whole apartment, Bill.
This is what I'm saying, OG Andrew. Like,
Andrew,
okay.
I can't help it if you live downtown
Nation,
in one of the little rooftop apartments.
Call in.
It's, when you live, the higher up you live, Andrew, the more the wind tends to
833-212-1017. All right, for those of you who didn't hear it, call in. For those of
the
you,
landmark and stuff, and he up here talking crazy.
For those of you who did hear it, call in. Like this was, I wasn't in Vietnam, Desert Storm, none of that, right? This was something that, from watching movies in surround sound and at a theater with, the IMAX and all of that, and you hear
in the IMAX, it makes your chairs rock.
Yeah, I love the 4D one that is in Gurney. I love that Marcus 4D cinema because they got little fans and it's like the wind blow. If it's water, you feel sprinkles. The seat moves and it does all of that. Okay. But listen, I'm just trying to tell you. Take the poll. We got a YouTube poll before we go into some of our other discussions for this morning. Did you hear the big boom on Wednesday morning at 4:34 a.m. Central Standard Time? Officially documented by Lucretia Mason. Great morning, Lucretia Mason. Love you, appreciate you.
How come I didn't hear nobody talking about it?
Huh?
They didn't talk about it on TV. I hear nobody say nothing about it.
Everybody was scared to death. We were scared as hell. We didn't. That's
No.
why we was like, we were trying to make sure we were still alive. That's what it was for me. I had to make sure that I was still alive because what I heard and felt, like, you know how the Christmas tale, you know how one of the Christmas stories where it says, and he hopped up out of the bed. You get what I'm saying? I had to hop up.
Wait a minute. How do you know that it was lightning or thunder?
Because it did do a burst of rain kind of like after the fact. But it wasn't like he was out there raining like that. And this sound come, the light, it lit up like it was a nuclear bomb.
How can they talk about I didn't hear anybody talking about that.
I was scared to death. I was scared. I wanted to make sure I was still alive. So yesterday I didn't bring it up. But it happened. I brought it up later that afternoon. But it happened.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Well, let's go to the YouTube poll and find out. OG Andrew, the poll is, did you hear the big boom on Wednesday morning at 4:34 a.m. Central Standard Time?
Sadly, Homer, a lot of people are deaf. 64% say no.
See? That part. I'm just saying.
You know what? You know what? God be with you. Because they are going to, the orange man is going to do what he going to do.
Did you think that was like a precursor to something?
Hey, listen. I'm telling you. It was repenting and everything going on right then.
But y'all didn't talk about it yesterday.
I know. I didn't even
hear Rob Haswell. Shout out to Rob. Say nothing.
Listen. All right. Okay.
I didn't hear Rob say nothing.
Listen.
What?
All I know is it happened.
Where's all the weathermen at? What's going on? How come we ain't?
Let's go to Blake. True Talk text lines 833-212-1017.
Where the people at?
Great morning, Blake. Love you. Appreciate you. Here comes the boom. What's your truth?
Man, Homer, I don't scare easy.
Right?
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
After what we've been through in the hood and being shot up, man, and dude, I actually was up. It was about 3:33, about 4, yeah. And at 1 o'clock I was up, but then I went to the bathroom and lay back down. But at 4:33, I stayed upstairs. So it went over like it was like a freight train, dog. Yeah. And they was talking about on the news, they were, baby, you sleep hard, baby. But man, I don't scare easy. But I was looking at the front door, the back door, like, man, what the
yes,
man?
Yes, absolutely.
And then looked outside, and you know, I got to get out here in Brookfield to drive, so I'm like, man, it's gonna be driving. I got to get out here with my people with an umbrella. But it stopped raining about 4:50. Gone, baby, with your bougie self. I love it out there too, baby. I love it out. Go to Sears, get a nice yellow sticker deal.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I ain't say nothing to Homer because, you know, we men's, you know, we men's, and Homer said I was there. Well, you, I know you said you was repenting, G. I just had to.
Yeah.
You had me. You a fool, Homer. I'll talk to you, man.
All right. I'm trying to find out what the hell Menzies is. The hell is Menzies? Listen, what we not gonna do?
Y'all men's folk.
You know, I'm talking about slap like a baby. Listen.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah, well, you know, y'all built different. Y'all hearing is you're losing your hearing, and your body's sense of feeling is because it happened.
Listen.
And it left a mark. It left I literally thought that when I looked out, listen.
We listening.
I've heard cars explode.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
I've heard a deafening thunder before.
Okay.
None of it compares to what I heard on Wednesday morning.
Okay.
February 18th at 4:34 a.m. Central Standard Time. Never.
So you heard something, huh?
It's like, the Tweety bird, oh, the poor little putty cat. He might not go, boom. I'm just saying. It was like, it was, and I mean, listen, you gotta, I don't know how y'all didn't get this and how y'all didn't feel it. It wasn't, it even resonated for a moment. It was like, it wasn't just the unheard of in real life for me boom. It was like it trembled a little bit, like it had its own little shimmy. And OG Andrew, am I lying? Because you experienced it as well.
You're not lying. Yeah.
I'm not exaggerating or anything, Truth Nation.
Y'all out here
listen, we are not exaggerating. It was like it happened, and then it was like, what's next? You know what I'm saying? I was just waiting to be buried in rubble. And I said, if this is what it's like to be next to a nuclear bomb or something like that, I'm out. I was waiting on all of the windows to come shattering, you know what I'm saying, out of the home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't know.
So you were waiting for all that?
Yeah. I thought I was dead. I thought I was in the afterlife. Yeah, I thought it was the afterlife. I thought Gabriel
was finna come down.
Had blew the trombone. The hell with the trumpet.
And he rolled through. He was rolling through.
Yeah.
It was time.
You know, I'm listening. I'm just saying yeah, I had my moment. And I'm just glad that I have a relationship with. Because I thought it was a wrap.
You thought it was a wrap?
Yeah, I did. So
wow.
So those of you who didn't hear it, you know, please go get your ears done.
And
go see your ear, nose, and throat doctor.
Right after Jesus allegedly showed up.
That's it.
Wauwatosa.
Absolutely.
So it probably was indelible for
Jesus was mad that he got pulled over in a squad.
In a squad
and
car.
then, you know, slammed. He was tackled. They tackled Jesus.
It's kind of ironic that all this is happening.
And then, because he was mad. He was perturbed.
Then he got pulled over.
Yeah. He like, and his father was like, "How dare you?"
Well, Jesus was a false prophet. He was not legit. So,
listen, his father reacted. His father reacted. It was like
God said, "I'm about to send you some rain."
How you hit something real hard, Bailey? It was terrible.
Really?
It was.
Wow.
Sir Chauncey said a big boom. Nah, I suppose the shot and a half of Christian Brothers and the 6 ounces of herbal tea and a chaser ensured I slept through it all.
All right, Sir Chauncey. There we go.
Y'all are the Walking Dead. I just want to say that. Y'all all have CPAP machines.
No, we do
not. Dr. Clarissa Lawrence, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Kiana S. Williams, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Brother Stacy, great morning, love you, appreciate you. You didn't hear it either? None of y'all heard it? What is the poll now? Because we're going to come back and talk about something else. But I'm 64% at that time. What has it grown to now?
As it moves, 64.
Okay.
So 64 didn't?
Yeah, 64 of y'all are Walking Dead.
64%
are Walking Dead.
No.
Yeah. 64% y'all Walking Dead.
I think it just hit a certain side of town.
Yeah, okay. No, it hit the world. I mean, it hit us. There were people out in Brookfield that said they heard it. But anyway, not you.
I wasn't in. I don't live in Brookfield.
I didn't say that. You could have been at work. You could have been anywhere. You could have been anywhere in the world.
I was at the house. I told you I was at the crib.
Okay.
Sleep, 5:30. I didn't get up till 5:30.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning. I need some truth in the morning on the award-winning.
I didn't get up till 5:30. I hear it.
101.7 FM. We got to take care of bills, and those of you who really can hear will be black.
Injured at work, unable to work due to health problems, or denied veteran benefits you're entitled to? Last year, Tayback Law returned over $73 million in wrongfully denied VA and Social Security benefits to people in our communities. Tayback Law celebrates Black History Month by bringing its message to 101.7 The Truth. The team is thrilled to see Milwaukee achieve this exciting new outlet for speaking truth to power. And Tayback Law is always ready to fight for you. Call Tayback for the payback. TaybackAttorneys.com.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
Many of our most important memories are made at school. But for children like Victoria, the classroom can be a place of fear and isolation. She wore a bandage over her cleft every day, too shy to speak, too afraid to smile. Everything changed after one life-transforming surgery made possible by Smile Train. Today, Victoria's smile lights up her classroom, a symbol of confidence, connection, and new beginnings. Due to stigma, children with untreated clefts often miss out on school entirely. But thanks to Smile Train, students like Victoria are stepping into the classroom, raising their hands, and finding their voice. Smile Train partners with local experts to support with free cleft surgeries and other comprehensive care, empowering children to thrive in school and in life. Let's help every child walk into the classroom with confidence. Visit smiletrain.org/learn.
Real talent is defined by what people can do, not where they learn to do it. So by stopping at the education section of a resume, you might throw away the perfect hire. You might miss someone who has valuable skills to offer to help your business thrive right now and in the future. Because the truth is this: Skills First Hiring helps you see talent others miss, like more than 70 million stars, skilled through alternative routes. When you let their story unfold, you gain a competitive advantage, because hiring managers who start with skills are 60% more likely to find a successful hire. See the real person, complete. See what others miss. Hire skills first. Learn why it's a competitive advantage at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
Well, things are slowing down a bit more on eastbound 94, basically from just before Barker Road all the way to about Calhoun. Back on the brakes from 84th Street to Hawley Road. Westbound's backed up from just west of 27th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. Also seeing some delays eastbound 894, basically between 76th Street and Loomis. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast today, increasing clouds, afternoon rain showers with a high of 48. Tonight, rain or wet snow mix up to 1 to 3 inches of accumulation far inland. A low of 33 at the lake, 29 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Truth Nation, great morning. Coming to you live from the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I'm the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
See, she could hear, but it's just she didn't hear at that time because she didn't have to be here that morning.
That's true. I did not.
But all you other Brother Stacy said, I heard it, damn near thought the rapture started. Because that's how it made you feel.
We at my household, we did not hear that.
Yeah, Jasmine Gooden, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. Said, I remember being asleep and something making me startled awake. But then I heard raining and fell back to sleep. Y'all not gonna do good at the end of the world. I'm just telling you. I'll be damned if I'm asleep through the end of the world. No. In the words of my friend and brother, the late Antoine Hogan's, aka OG Tweezy, at 4:34 a.m. he spoke to us, because all we heard was boom. Wow. That was his word. You feel what I'm saying? So that was OG Tweezy saying blow.
Get up.
You ain't got long. I want to go. I want to go. We're like, all right, y'all remember my name. Like, okay, Tweezy, continue to rest in peace. Still don't have anybody charged in his murder along with,
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. But before going into, speaking of crazy, that Green Tree Prep Academy situation, that's crazy. We don't talk about that and get y'all thoughts. But Sam's Place Jazz Cafe announced on February 17th,
right?
And that's owned by Sam Belton and his wife, that he's going to be closing the doors. And this is for me very abrupt because he made the announcement
right
on February 17th.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow is his last day.
Wow.
The 20th, February 20th.
So 3 days.
Yeah. So go down, show some love, show some support. And he just was basically saying, like, it's time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just, they're part of the fabric of our Milwaukee city and county.
Yeah.
And again, he just tried to help keep jazz alive because jazz hasn't done well here in some years, over a couple of decades, maybe.
Across the country, really, as far as people partaking in it and all the things.
Right.
It's it's a tough road. It can be tough.
Yeah. And I think it wasn't helped by when initially, and still in some places it's that way, when they took music out of the schools.
Yeah. Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So where some of our children and teens could end up learning about the greats and why being able to play these instruments and the bass, the cello, and the horns and saxophones.
And not just learning, but music is very therapeutic to people.
It absolutely is.
And so, some of the things that are happening in the school system today, some of the, I think in a way, having a music program can help, calm some of the things that are going on because of its therapeutic nature, and make things better. But, when budget cuts came, that was the first thing that got cut, right?
That part.
Yeah.
That part. And that's crazy. So it's going to be sad to see them go. They were located on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, directly across from Bader. It used to be an old bank, so it sits right what they would call kitty cornered on that corner. So that's Sam's Place.
Yeah.
Jazz Cafe. So again, go wish them well in their future endeavors and enjoy some great jazz music while you're there.
Stacy said, "Why is it closing?"
They said that
they were there 2 times and it was packed.
Yeah, they said that for Sam, and there are a lot of business owners that have had long-standing businesses that are saying the same thing. Like I'm talking about, they've been staples in the community, and they were like, you know what, it's time. You know what I'm saying? We enjoyed what we did, and even though it was only open there less than 5 years, but he's had other locations, and he, you know what I'm saying? So he's been heavily and deeply involved, and so that was just a nice, intimate setting. Right. You could get some great breakfast and talk to some other legends that are jazz musicians from Milwaukee, and sometimes when people would come from out of town and people that would be performing at the Marcus Performing Arts Center, they would stop down. They would bring students in and give little classes and tutorials. So, it'll be missed. It'll be missed. But again, when the person say, you know what, I've been doing this for this long.
Yeah.
So it didn't start when he opened up Sam's Place Jazz Cafe. He's been doing it pretty much all his life.
Yeah.
So you get to a point.
Yeah.
And I'm happy when people say, you know what, I can't, or I don't want to do this anymore. I want to be able to use whatever time that I have left
to do
travel and do whatever the hell you want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get
and
it.
Travel's a wonderful thing.
Absolutely. But now, this Green Tree Prep Academy.
Okay, go ahead and use your acronym.
PWKs.
Okay. What are those?
People with kids. So they are the biological mother or father of the children, but their actions are not that of a parent.
Oh.
So, do you want to be there for your, and I believe we got a clip. I'm going to see
we
OG Andrew.
got to get the clip on this.
So you can end up hearing, and it's a common thing that we've seen these type of situations escalate in our schools.
Yes.
Something to do with maybe it looks like a phone. I don't know. But we're going to have OG Andrew.
What kind of phone was that?
It's mine. That's what kind of phone it is. Great morning, Dean. Listen.
Motorola.
No.
Was that a Motorola?
Samsung Galaxy S. I'm just saying. Get with the program.
Okay.
You controlled by one world. I ain't worried about you. And y'all cameras ain't better than ours. I'm just saying. So just stop it. We not getting ready to start. Oh, so now we getting ready to start fighting. You know what I'm saying? iPhone, Android. Okay, listen. I'm just telling you.
Hey, I got a cracked screen over here. I don't care.
That's all I'm saying. That's because my screen ain't never been cracked. I'm just saying. But we're gonna.
Oh my gosh.
OG Andrew, do we have this clip? We're gonna play this clip and kind of bring you up to speed, and we'll talk about it. And there's an uncensored video that I cannot play, but it shows a lot more.
I've seen the uncensored.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna play this and then we'll talk about it on Truth
Friday
in the Morning.
the 13th, notoriously considered unlucky. That may be true for one Milwaukee Public Schools parent. 33-year-old Yeshiva Daniels is accused of entering Green Tree Prep Academy last Friday the 13th without permission, attacking school safety officers and threatening to, quote, come back and shoot the expletive up. Milwaukee police say they responded to a battery in progress around 3:30 p.m. A female school safety officer told them she and another aide told a 14-year-old student she was not allowed to have her phone during the day and needed to go to class. The student allegedly became disrespectful and threatened to call people to the school. According to this criminal complaint, Daniels came into the school during dismissal and immediately started punching the female safety officer. The woman told police Daniels' daughter and two other students started hitting and punching her. Two other safety officers, a male and female, told officers they tried to break up the fight but were also hit multiple times. All three safety officers reported pain. In this statement to families, MPS says it will take appropriate action against the student who participated. Daniels was issued a no trespass order and is now banned from school grounds. She's charged with 2 counts of battery to a school district employee as party to a crime, terrorist threats, and disorderly conduct.
What are we doing?
So her daughter was upset that she couldn't keep her phone, or she couldn't have her phone.
This. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So she decided. So she got mad.
Mm-hmm.
And decided she was gonna go up there.
Mm-hmm. These are some of the same PWKs, in my opinion. This is just my opinion.
People with kids
that will not go to a parent-teachers conference, but will come because of a cell phone. You can come up there. You can make time.
Yes.
To go up there with violence on your mind. But you can't come to a parent-teachers conference.
Over a cell phone.
If you really look at, in my opinion, just from over the years of hearing about some of these altercations that happen, you'd be amazed at how many of them were because of a cell phone.
You know what's crazy?
They took my son's cell phone. They took my daughter's cell phone.
Y'all know, Kendall didn't even get a cell phone.
Right.
But this is high school. He had a cell phone in high school. Mm-hmm. But if he would have called me, if they would have called me and said it was a problem, you better go and turn that phone in and go in class and sit down because this is what we got going on. Let's finish up.
Right. True Nation, we got to talk about this. Like, yeah, I heard that. Listen, 833-212-1017.
Talking about they said you can't use. Well, then I guess you can't use your cell phone.
That part. You can make it. How do we correct these issues, people? It's Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM. The Truth. We'll be back to talk about this.
Truth Nation, something big is coming. The Summerfest lineup you've been waiting for is dropping soon, and 101.7 The Truth is getting you ready early. From February 16th through February 19th, we're giving you a chance to win T-Mobile 9-day power passes so you can experience it all. Listen throughout the day for your shot to win and get plugged in before the official lineup announcement. Don't miss out. The countdown is on. Only on 101.7 The Truth.
Hi, this is Sherwin Hughes from 101.7 The Truth, and I want to talk to you about something bigger than just buying a house. I'm talking about building a legacy. Owning a home isn't just about four walls and a roof. It's about giving your kids a place where memories are made, where birthdays are celebrated, and where they always belong. It's about planting roots, knowing your neighbors, waving from the porch, and being a part of a community that feels like family. If you've been renting and wondering if home ownership is even possible, Axe Housing is here to work with you. An Axe Housing coach will help you create a plan, a budget, and move step by step toward owning a place you can truly call your own. They've already helped over 4,000 families become homeowners, and many are paying less than they were paying for rent. Don't let where you are today stop your family's tomorrow. Start your journey at axehousing.org. That is ACTShousing.org. Your legacy begins at home.
It is time to plan for kindergarten. Will your child turn 3, 4, or 5 by September 1st? Learn about kindergarten programs and enroll now at Milwaukee Public Schools. Explore schools offering traditional kindergarten, Montessori, and more. MPS students enjoy art, music, and physical education along with reading, writing, math, and science. Bus transportation and before and after school care are available. Attend the citywide kindergarten enrollment fair on February 21st at North Division High School. Get the details at mpsmke.com/enroll.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Prizes, exclusive experiences, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting truthcontests.com. That's truthcontests.com.
Happy kids heal faster, and that's why Starlight is dedicated to improving the mental well-being of sick kids across the U.S. Learn how at starlight.org.
Proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Welcome back to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. Again, I'm a little different on the camera right now. We're working it out.
What's going on with the camera?
I'm not there. I'm not
You're
there.
not there? Oh,
okay.
it's just me?
Now,
hey,
yeah.
y'all.
Now half of me. Now you got just my arm.
Okay.
I got my. Okay. Now you got half of me.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just saying. I'm almost there.
You're there now.
I'm focused now. I'm focused, baby.
Man. You focused, man.
Yeah, we're talking about this Green Tree Prep Academy attack that took place on Friday the 13th.
Wow.
Of all days.
Yeah.
And it being allegedly over the fact that the PWK, People with Kids, was upset, very upset that her daughter's cell phone was taken away from her while she was in school. And so, yeah, we're going to go to G High on the True Talk text lines, 833-212-1017. Great morning, G High. Love you, appreciate you. You hear the conversation. What's your truth?
Great morning. How y'all doing this morning?
Bless.
Good morning.
That's what's up. Me, myself, being a professional father and husband, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you send your children to school, the school got certain rules. You have to sign paperwork for your kid probably to get there anyways. We as parents we gotta follow the rules. Just like you said, Homer, I bet you this same parent don't show up to parent committees, don't show up to parent-teacher conferences, and don't do none of this. And it's crazy because I have such a great relationship with the staff and the safety at my children's school because I respect them for doing their job, but they also keeping my kids safe in case somebody else outside the school tries to come harm them. This is what I'm proposing for MPS and MPD to get together and contact a brother like me, and we put a goon squad together. For any time you want to put your hands on public servants, we come put our hands on y'all.
Oh,
This is reckless, man.
It is.
Y'all putting your hands on people all because of a rule. Don't send your kid to school with the phone then.
Right.
Y'all have a great day. But let's put that goon squad together. They need to stop putting their hands on public servants. That's out of order, man.
All right, thank you, G.I. 833-212-1017 is the True Talk text line. We definitely want to hear from you. Like, I mean, yeah, I get the goon squad is a little,
it's a little extra.
Yeah, but I understand its premise.
I understand its premise. I understand too.
But yeah, this is it. Like, there's booklets, there's all kind of stuff that you sign that lets you know what the MPS system says is appropriate and inappropriate, what is expected of your student, you know what I'm saying, your son or daughter, and what's not going to be accepted.
Here's the thing.
And here you come. So now they know where the hell they got it from. Be like, okay, this is why she was being defiant or he was being defiant.
We have to let our children know, listen, there are rules.
Mm-hmm.
There are rules to everything. When you work somewhere, there are rules that you have to abide by. And going to school and abiding by those rules are the very first steps to becoming a productive citizen. That's all I try to do. That's all I tried to do was come out with a productive citizen. All right? Not perfect, not nothing. We all have our faults and everything. But you know, this thing with the school, why go up there? Why go up? Because you know what's going to happen. Is that going to be productive for your life?
Right.
You know, it's one thing to go up there and have a conversation with one of the administrators. Okay. Here's why I would like my child to have their phone. Here's this, here's that. And it's understandable. The only reason my son ended up getting a phone was because of the current climate. But if they would have called me and said he on his phone, but see, he didn't have one of those regular phones. He didn't have the internet.
Right.
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 It was basic. It was basic. It was a basic phone where if he needed me, he could call me. That's it. We're not on here trying to see what's going on YouTube or this or that or Snapchat or all the things. We ain't doing all that.
Yep. And see, this is where, in my opinion, that a lot of these and accountability, you have to be held accountable. And we have a lot of people that don't want to be held accountable. They want it to be how they want it to be. And if they had that business or whatever, they know what they're not going to accept. They know what their signs are going to say. And if somebody violates that, guess what? They're going to ask them to leave.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So now you know that school, a lot of times with some of these children and some of these youth, they're not using the phone because an emergency happened. They're using it to shoot TikTok videos and all of that while in class, or even if they're just going through the hallway. So it's not productive to their learning.
Right.
They're trying to look and see how many views and did I go viral with this and did I go viral with that? So instead of being focused on the education, because unfortunately we are coming in last place for the worst things possible when it comes to education, especially for Black children.
Right.
You know, you can't keep looking at it, the worse in this. In something that being number one is bad. We number one in that. We number one in this. We number one in that. We're always put into these lists. And I know that it's a minority group, but it's a minority group that reflects upon the majority, which is where I always have my issues. I always have my issues because I know that the great students, just like all of the scholars at MCP, Milwaukee College Prep, scholars, you get what I'm saying? Understanding, putting the learning first and understanding how important it is that that's going to continue to excel them to where they don't have to go through some of the things that people that had less than them had to go through. So my thing is you have to understand that the phone, like if it's emergency only and it can only call mom, it can only call dad. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. They got all kind of things where you can put restrictions on a phone of who they can call. You can even make the phone not work during certain hours except for the emergency contact numbers only.
Right.
And what other reason should they have to be able to have their phone? We see grown people. That they face is glowing every time you see them. You know why, Bailey? Because they looking at their damn phone. Be like, oh, you got a glow about you. It's because they looking at their damn phone.
But here's the thing, Homer. I understand why a parent would want their child to have a phone for safety purposes.
Key word you just said, a parent, not PWKs, people with kids, because they're not going to put in that extra work that the brother G. High was talking about.
I understand why a parent would want their child to have the phone, especially during these times, at school, right? But the thing is, there's a thing called discipline that has to happen with that phone and that whole scenario. And, the child has to be, responsible. They have to be a responsible party and be ready to handle that. Because all these things, could lead to the scenario that we had yesterday, where, and there's a lot of people that don't want people to talk to their kids or discipline their kids or take the kid's phone or whatever. And we have to realize when we send our kids to school, which we all have to do up to a certain age, that they need or that there will be rules that they have to abide by. And like you said, if you want your child to have a phone at school, then you need to obey. You need to go by the rules.
Absolutely.
That are at said school.
It's that simple. It is that simple. And it's a lot of people that don't want to follow the rules. And then when they have to face the repercussion of not following the rule, then the people who enforce the repercussions are the bad people.
Right.
And that's, ooh-wee.
And all of that to me does not amount to where you need to be violent.
That part.
Because, see, you don't want all that.
Right.
Well, I mean, that's nothing but an even bigger headache.
That part.
You know?
We're going to talk about this more when we get into the 8 o'clock hour. Al MKE will be coming to you after we take care of these bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. We're talking about the Green Tree Prep Academy attack where PWK, in my opinion, went up there to fight with her daughter because they wanted to take her daughter's phone because she was not supposed to be using it during school hours, as she shouldn't have. We'll be black.
On Friday night, the Milwaukee Panthers head to Michigan to take on Horizon League Conference foe, the Detroit Mercy Titans.
And Dorcia slip it right at the top. Elam contested three, and it doesn't matter. He buried it anyway. 20 to shoot. Elam will. No on the three. To the top. Ricochet. Dorceus. He'll take the three, and he'll bury it.
Scott Warris has the coverage starting at 5:30 p.m. on 1017 The Truth and the Milwaukee Panthers Sports Network from Learfield. Tip-off happens at 6 o'clock.
Listen Fridays to Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris during Black History Month for Dr. Ken's Trivia. It's not just questions, it's culture. Facts they don't teach you and a few stories that matter. We'll test what you know and teach each other something new along the way. Lock in your Fridays in February. Be ready to call in and bring your brain with you. Dr. Ken's Trivia, Friday in February on Truth in the Afternoon with me, Dr. Ken Harris on 1017 The Truth, YouTube, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Want to protect our planet? The air we breathe, water we drink, and land we share? Real progress begins with birds. Yes, birds. The very ones we see and hear every day. On a walk, in the park, or simply out the window. That's because birds are more than birds. They're symbols, sentinels that reveal the health of our planet and our people. And by helping them thrive, all of us thrive as well. Audubon is a place where birds matter, where habitats are protected, where communities are engaged, and where change takes flight. Because at Audubon, hope begins with birds. Progress begins with birds. It all begins with birds. Audubon.
Hey there, Jane Lynch here. You want to hear something funny? Too bad. You want to hear something uplifting that will inspire you? Good. Because today, I want to talk to you about Direct Relief, a humanitarian organization that does seriously good work when it counts. Fires, hurricanes, earthquakes. When disaster strikes, Direct Relief immediately shows up with medicines, medical supplies, and everything doctors and nurses need to save lives. Let's ship her out! Every day across the United States and around the world, they're making an enormous difference. If someone needs help, Direct Relief helps. No politics, no red tape. Hey, what you doing over there?
Oh, I'm packing insulin for kids with diabetes.
See, every box here is literally a lifeline for someone in critical need. So check them out at directrelief.org and donate if you can. You might just bring a smile to someone's face.
Join the movement. Listen to the Tori Lowe Show on 1017 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, the locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Check it out one time.
Troop Nation, it is 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you were supposed to be at work, you late. You late. And I'm going to dock you. And if you come in late one more time, you already got 2. You out of here.
Wow.
We're talking about the Green Tree Prep Academy attack that took place on Friday the 13th of all days. And now there is a person that is Yeshiva Daniels who has been arrested and now faces up to 3 years and 3.5 years in prison and a $10,000 fine on each felony charge.
Wow.
The disorderly conduct charge is a misdemeanor. And the complaint states that school staff safety officers told a 14-year-old student that she was not allowed to use her cell phone during the school day and needed to go to class. The student allegedly began getting disrespectful to the staff members. And from there, the staff moved to the lower level of the school near the bus exit while monitoring students leaving. The complaint alleges that Yeshiva Daniels entered the building without permission.
That is the parent.
Yes, the PWK. That's the parent. People with kids. She ended up the mother of the 14-year-old. We'll say that. So she entered the building without permission while students were exiting and confronted one of the safety officers in the hallway. Prosecutors say Daniels punched the staff member in the head and that 3 students, including the 14-year-old, joined in hitting and punching the employee. You got a chance to see that. We're going to go to the True Talk text lines at 833-212-1017. Al, MKE, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. Kind of brought everybody up to speed on what we're talking about. What's your truth?
My truth is if these parents don't want nobody to tell their kids anything, keep them at home, homeschool them, and they can be the failure of your intelligence. Number 2, this is the reason why a lot of people don't want them kinds of people in the school or the neighborhoods, and no teacher should be getting beat on. So I think the teachers and the staff members should have came together and beat her ass. Have a good day. Goodbye.
What?
Hang
on. The other part that they said in the story, but that some people may not have heard. So let me read. So prosecutors say that Daniels punched the staff member in the head and that 3 students, including the 14-year-old, joined in hitting and punching the employee. 2 additional MPS safety officers attempted to break up the fight and were also struck multiple times, according to the criminal complaint.
Wow.
1 staff member reported being hit 2 or 3 times and having head pain. Another reported being struck 6 or 7 times and suffering scratches to the face. Officers observed visible injuries, including a contusion and scratches, the complaint states. During the altercation, Daniels allegedly told school safety officers she was fixing, F-I-X-I-N, fixing to come black and shoot this MF up, causing the staff to fear for their safety and the safety of students, according to the complaint. Now, you are about to come black and shoot the school up because your daughter, your 14-year-old daughter,
couldn't use her cell phone.
Was told that you go to class. You can't use your phone during school hours. You need to go to class.
So how many years are up for grabs for her?
She is facing on each of the felony charges 3.5 years in prison.
Total or on each one?
On each one.
Oh,
on each count.
So this could be up to, 9 years or something like that? So was all of that
right
over a cell phone worth that?
Right.
Is that worth that?
No. Hell no to the no.
I'm just and then what are you teaching your 14-year-old?
Parents, grandparents, call in. How should this situation have been handled? I want to know your truth on how you would have handled that situation if you ended up getting a call from your 14-year-old daughter, granddaughter, your niece, nephew, whoever you may be as the guardian. You feel what I'm saying? How would you have handled that
let's
situation?
Let's believe that 14-year-old added some sauce in there.
Right. 833-212-1017.
Added some sauce, added some, and they said this to me, and this and that, and
Mama, they up here, they talk about they gonna take my phone, and they act like they want to jump me.
Right, that kind of deal. Right, all of that. There's some sauce in there, and but I mean, the only thing I would have done was made a phone call. Okay, because first of all, wherever he went to school, they knew me. I was up in there. I was always up in there, and it wasn't because, I was on the parent counselor, the this or the that. I was on all those things because I was nosy, and I wanted to know everything it had to do with my son up in there. So I'd have straight up been in there, and if he would have called me and said something like that, I would, well, first of all, you don't need to be on your phone, but let me go call, we'll find out what's going on, and that means you don't bring your phone to school. That means you don't bring your phone to school. And I would have called, found out what was going on, probably found out it was something reasonable, and the extra was extra.
Right.
And we'd have kept it pushing. I'd been like, give me the phone. Give me the phone. Give me the phone. You can have it when you get back. If there's a problem, go to the office and make a phone call. That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
So again, any parents, guardians, foster parents, foster care,
Truth Talk text line 833-212-1017. That just would not have been a play in my playbook.
Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I love my kids. But guess what? I'm not going to jail for you. I'm not finna do no time. We not even doing that part.
Yeah,
especially not over a cell phone. You better get out of here.
I'm trying to tell you.
Somewhere.
I'm trying to tell you.
Who is doing that? Not me.
Right. I'm telling you, we got.
I love mine, but we ain't finna do no jail time.
Again,
now, if you make that mistake as a student, and you do all of the things, that's on you.
Right.
Because they charge 12-year-olds here in Wisconsin. They charge 10-year-olds here in Wisconsin as adults, just so we're clear.
That part. True Talk text lines are open again, 833-212-1017. Kenwan on the YouTube page. Great morning, love you, appreciate you. Also, Mr. I Don't, 414 Milwaukee. Great morning, love you, appreciate you. He ended up, and Melody Madden, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Said, Kenwan said, so let me get this right. They are ready to throw the book at this lady. They do not have this type of aggression when one of their teachers are touching on somebody's kids. I've read all of the criminal complaints, and I want to say that all of them are facing serious time. So they are facing serious time. They are facing like 40 years. So she's only facing 3.5 on each charge. But we're going to go to the Truth Talk text line. We got Lauren. Lauren, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the conversation about the attack from Green Tree Prep Academy. What's your truth?
So my truth is that there's just always a lot of parents who listen to the mistruths of their children and don't rely on the expert opinions of the adults that we have our children responsible for, and they come in hot. They don't want to talk. They listen to the mistruth, and they go from there without wanting to hear any reason. And I think that is also what is shaping the lack of rational thinking in this next generation that's coming up, where it's like we're going to act and then we'll figure things out, and then by then it's too late.
That's right.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. Thank you, Lauren, for your call. We're going to go to James. James, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the conversation about this Green Tree Prep Academy attack by a mother coming up there in response to her 14-year-old daughter being told that you can't use that phone during school hours and you need to go to class. And all hell broke loose after that. What's your truth?
Well, thing I have to say is that, one of these parents, one day is going to be the exception of why they're not going to be coming to the school, because it's going to be one of them security guys going to figure they ain't got nothing to lose. And it's going to be catch them on a bad day, and it's going to be a bad day for one of them parents. And the child, if they step up in there too, because somebody's not going to have it, because these people are there to do a job, and some people be like, man, you ain't finna mess my money up. And if they come up in there with that, it's a lot of people that got that same aggression back towards people, and it's going to be a bad day for one of them parents. That's all I'm have to say about it.
All right. Thank you very much. And no lies detected.
Yeah.
No lies detected, because, again, you can get frustrated. And that's why I say, like, for me, if I'm in a job like that and I'm like, you know what, this is messing with my mental too much.
Right.
And I'm going to do something that would take my whole career away from me or my job away from me, and they are not worth it, and I'm like, hey, look, this is my last day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm not coming back after lunch.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to let these kids or the PWKs, you know what I'm saying, end up putting me into a position, because pressure busts pipes.
Yeah.
And so I'd have to be like, I'll take a transfer. Can I go to a different school? And because that can happen, and it has happened.
Yeah,
it has happened.
Yeah, Absolutely.
So 833-212-1017. Again, as a responsible parent or guardian, how do you believe this situation should have been handled if you would have gotten that call from your 14-year-old or 12-year-old or whatever? How would you respond? Because I say all the time, Bailey, like when we end up meeting some of these PWKs, be like, I know where it came from now.
Yeah. Exactly. You know why the kids have those attitudes.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that they're hanging out with their peers, right?
Right.
And their peers probably have those, I'm too cool for school attitudes too. Off the True Talk text line 833-212-1017, D'Angela says, so if they don't allow school staff to hit kids, they should not allow them to use low voltage tasers. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in this particular scenario, there was anything there. I didn't hear anything about any tasers being involved. I heard about the staff being abused.
Yeah. Listen, in common terms, while we get ready to go take care of these bills, and we'll come back, Wesley, we see you, we'll come back. A lot of those safety aides got their ass beat.
Yeah.
That's what happened. And they ain't paying me enough to come here to work and have to get my ass beat. We got to take care of some bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth. We'll be black.
Truth Nation, something big is coming. The Summerfest lineup you've been waiting for is dropping soon, and 101.7 The Truth is getting you ready early. From February 16th through February 19th, we're giving you a chance to win T-Mobile 9-day power passes so you can experience it all. Listen throughout the day for your shot to win and get plugged in before the official lineup announcement. Don't miss out, the countdown is on. Only on 101.7 The Truth.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Grab the dial and crank it up, baby, because Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee is spinning its Winning Hits collection. Over the next 3 months, you could win a share of over $1 million in prizes. On top of thousands in cash and reward play, you could win one of 3 new Ford vehicles in the grand finale drawings on March 27th. Just play with your rewards card to earn entries. Press play on the Winning Hits collection, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Hi, this is Sherwin Hughes from 101.7 The Truth, and I want to talk to you about something bigger than just buying a house. I'm talking about building a legacy. Owning a home isn't just about 4 walls and a roof. It's about giving your kids a place where memories are made, where birthdays are celebrated, and where they always belong. It's about planting roots, knowing your neighbors, waving from the porch, and being a part of a community that feels like family. If you've been renting and wondering if home ownership is even possible, Axe Housing is here to work with you. An Axe Housing coach will help you create a plan, a budget, and move step by step toward owning a place you can truly call your own. They've already helped over 4,000 families become homeowners, and many are paying less than they were paying for rent. Don't let where you are today stop your families tomorrow. Start your journey at axehousing.org. That is ACTShousing.org. Your legacy begins at home.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
The award-winning 101.7 The Truth. The Truth proudly celebrates Black excellence and the most monumental moments in our history. All month long, we're honoring the voices, the stories, and the achievements that have shaped our past, empowered our present, and continue to inspire our future. Tune in to Dr. Ken's Trivia, spotlighting powerful facts and moments you need to know. And Tori Lowe's Our Voices, Our Stories, amplifying the youth, perspectives, and lived experiences that define who we are. are. Tune in all month as 1017 The Truth lifts up the legacy, the brilliance, and the power of Black history. Because Black history isn't just history, it's happening every day. 1017 The Truth's celebration of Black History Month is proudly sponsored by Educators Credit Union.
Welcome back to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017 FM The Truth. We're inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I am the legendary Home Blow along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
We're going to go right to the Truth Talk text lines, 833-212-1017. We're talking about this Green Tree Prep Academy attack where a 14-year-old ended up calling her mom, and her mom came up there with all the smoke and the drama and then threatened to come back with the other real smoke after jumping safety aids. Wesley, great morning. Love you.
Wesley,
appreciate you.
What's going on with your phone? What is going on with your phone, Wesley? Let's just get it together real quick. You good?
What's your
I don't hear no more stuff. We good, right?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, Wesley. All right.
What's your truth, Wesley?
My car is so loud. It's a piece of junk. Sorry. I just wanted to say thanks, first of all. It's always great to hear your voices in the morning. It always makes me smile. Even on a rainy day, there's sunshine coming through the radio waves, so thank you for that.
You're very welcome. We appreciate you.
I mean, it all starts with parenting, of course, but sometimes parents are stressed out and they just don't know what to do. So when it comes to the school, this is why we got to bring Jesus back, because when you love your neighbor and you love your brothers and your sisters, Ronnie, you treat people differently. So the teacher automatically should have just not ignored it, but just said, hey, I don't know what's going on with your life, and if this, if you're not here to learn, then by all means stay on your cell phone, right? But other kids are here to learn, so I'm gonna just continue. I'm gonna continue with the class. And if the kid becomes, starts shouting and becoming belligerent and starts fighting with you, you're still supposed to turn the other cheek and just continue teaching the kids that are there to learn. It's not your responsibility to train the kid and how to live life. You're there to teach them. So it could have ended up a lot differently, when you show the kid love, because they're all good kids. They just don't know it yet. I mean, they're just kids. So then they could have had a talk with the parent too. I mean, they could have had a talk with the parent too, one-on-one, with everybody in the same room, and said, hey, let's get this together.
Wesley, in a perfect world, that's exactly how it's supposed to go.
That's wonderful. You know what, Wesley? I love you because you came with that positive ray of light, and you're right on a lot of points.
Yeah, absolutely. But let me tell you how it goes wrong from where you were at. Like, again, in a perfect world, perfect scenario, everything you said, in my opinion, for the most part, would be the actions that should happen. Well, let me just reiterate how this took place. All right, so the complaint states that the school's safety aide, so she wasn't even in a class, okay? She was obviously roaming the halls, and the safety officers, which their job is to make sure that students move along and are not, if the bell is rung or the buzzer has buzzed, that they're in the class that they need to be in and not just in the hallway on their cell phone. So the school safety officers told the 14-year-old student that she was not allowed to use her phone during the school day and needed to go to class. So that meant that she wasn't in class, Wesley, which she should have been at that particular time. When they did that, the student allegedly began getting very disrespectful to the staff members. They did not cuss her out and say, hey, little heifer, get in class or anything like that. So then the mom ends up entering the building without permission while students were exiting, and confronted one of the safety officers in the hallway. And the prosecutors say that the mom ended up punching the staff member in the head, and that 3 students, including the 14-year-old, joined in hitting and punching the employee. I wish we could play the video, but it's got very explicit language in it. And
I've seen the video.
Yeah, I sent it to Bailey. So in this situation, then 2 additional safety officers attempted to break up the fight And they were also struck multiple times. One staff member reported being hit 2 or 3 times and having head pain. Another reported being struck 6 or 7 times, suffering scratches to the face. They had contusions and scratches.
We get the idea, Homer. But
you know what I'm saying?
Wesley, you still there?
Yeah, he's still here.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're right.
I was just going to say.
You're right. Had they been in the classroom. You're right. Had they been in the classroom.
But she wasn't.
Wasn't.
I suppose, I come from a different spot. We all grew up on the north side, and it's a very beautiful spot. Not to say that it had it on the north side, but, in Glendale, in the Jewish community, we have armed guards at every door. You can't get in unless you're buzzed in. And not only that, kids are encouraged to be on their cell phones because it helps you learn faster. These days it helps you learn faster. We want everybody to be involved with technology, but the whole school is God-based at all times, to love one another, do the right thing. Parents are always involved. It's a whole different scenario where this is where Milwaukee is going wrong for the most part. Is once you take God out of the school, it's every man for themselves.
I agree.
It's unfortunate.
I agree with you, Wesley, and we appreciate you calling in because you're right.
Thanks, guys. Stay blessed.
Right. You too.
Yeah. Listen,
you're right on many points.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you.
She was not in the classroom.
We got to keep it real to the next level. I'm just saying, we know
and that is
there
where
was
Milwaukee's
all kind
going wrong.
That is where all of this, they know this.
I want you to pick up a point he said. Though.
So Wesley, I understand that you.
They got
I understand
at every door.
I understand.
You can't come in unless you buzzed in.
And it's sad that even though your experience is so much different from the experience in which I know and we have to deal with. We have people who try to be caring and compassionate and says, hey, welcome to school. We are here to help you learn. At our school, your cell phone should not be used outside of school lesson time. Okay? So if you want to use your phone, you have to wait until you are either on a lunch break or your after-school activities. If you choose to use your cell phone while we are having class and you're supposed to be in class, that will have forced us to do our jobs and remind you that you need to put the cell phone away and get to class.
Okay.
Now, you called your mama, and your mom said, I'm on my way. I'm TTG.
No.
I'm trained to go. What they not going to do. I'm sneaking into school. I'm sneaking into school.
We need a beat on that one.
I'm just saying.
What a track at? We need a fast, funky track for that one right there.
We're going to Nicole on the True Talk text line. Nicole, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. And True Nation, we want to hear your truth. So, Wesley, we needed to hear your truth. But great morning, Nicole. You hear the situation. What's your truth?
Good morning. The issue is not the child. The issue is the parent.
Hello.
Let's just
the
be
PWK.
Real. Yes.
The PWK.
Yes.
Yes. Let's get off the child for a second. So here's the message to parents. So I have transitioned to grandmother mode, and the same rule applies to my grandchild who's just 7. So bless her little heart. But my rule was, with all teachers, you call me anytime. I don't care. And one of 2 things gonna happen.
Amen.
Either I'm coming to that school.
Yes.
Or we gonna settle this 100% on the phone. So what would happen is I've raised 4 kids, with assistance, of course. But the rule was, you call us.
Yep.
Let me hear you out, teacher. What you got to say? Okay. Yep. Where they at? Put them on the phone. Okay. Now let me hear what you got to say about what happened. Calm down. Because, I would get the pop-off calls, my child talking crazy on the phone like they don't lost their rabbit mind. No. You going to calm down. You going to tell me what happened. Now, if I felt the teacher had some wrongdoing, okay, this is how I would handle it. I would say, now, look, you was wrong, child. Apologize to your teacher right now. Or I'm coming up up there, and I will be up there with no issues immediately, and I've had to do that. And this would go all the way through high school. I didn't care. So then teacher gets on the phone. Okay, teacher, did you get your apology? Yes, I got my apology. Okay, now, let's talk. And then I would share what I felt they did wrong. And we will resolve it. So you just, you going to have your kids, they going to call, they going to put a whole bunch of extra stuff. They going to act like they're about to flip the whole school over. But let me tell you what, I'm going to come up there, and I'm going to do some flipping too. So who am I flipping on? Am I flipping on you, child? Get it together. So it's all about the parent. And a teacher can be wrong. Yeah. But you can't give the child all that power. Yeah. You have to take some of it back. Yeah. And say, okay, both everybody out of order. But you as a child will definitely respect your kids. And I always told my kids, look, you can have an opinion. You can think your teacher's wrong. However, you have to say it respectfully, cordially, and have a conversation. So that would be my conversations with teachers as well. Did they speak to you respectfully? Did they express their concerns? Or did they just go off on you? Because we teach our children to have a conversation to work through it.
And in this situation, Nicole, in this situation, Nicole,
appreciate you, Nicole.
The answer was no to all of those questions that you just asked. And that's the difference maker with PWKs. She came in, she didn't even come in the right way. She gonna sneak in through the exit while they trying to get kids on the bus. So she didn't do it. We got to take care of some bills.
And also, remember, this situation did not occur with a teacher.
Right. Safety officers. That were doing their job. And if they wasn't doing their job, we'd have a problem then, too.
The only thing, real quick, that I would emphasize should have probably happened after they had to send the student back to class and all that kind of deal, that safety officer probably should have sent a call home. It said, here's what's going on.
Well, she was already on the way. She had called her. So that didn't get to happen. That's what happened with PWKs. Nicole is a parent. This was a PWK. Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. OG Andrew, I'm sorry. I know we're supposed to have been at break, but we're going to do a Sherwin today. We'll be back.
It is time to plan for kindergarten. Will your child turn 3, 4, or 5 by September 1st? Learn about kindergarten programs and enroll now at Milwaukee Public Schools. Explore schools offering traditional kindergarten, Montessori, and more. MPS students enjoy art, music, and physical education along with reading, writing, math, and science. Bus transportation and before and after school care are available. Attend the citywide kindergarten enrollment fair on February 21st at North Division High School. Get the details at mpsmke.com/enroll.
Truth Nation, it's time once again to celebrate excellence, passion, and the power of community at the second annual Truth Community Awards, happening Friday, February 20th at Venue 3 inside the 3rd Street Market Hall in downtown Milwaukee. This award show will honor the unsung heroes who show up, give back, and make a positive impact in our community every single day. We are rolling out the red carpet and showing love to those who truly deserve it. Buy your tickets now by visiting 1017thetruthAwards.com. Tickets are just $20, which includes free food and exclusive Truth giveaways. Join the 1017 The Truth team for an unforgettable night of entertainment, inspiration, and community pride at the 2nd Annual Truth Community Awards on Friday, February 20th at Venue 3 in Milwaukee. The Truth Community Awards are presented by Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Gruber Law Offices, Steinhoffels, Milwaukee College Prep, Cousin Subs, Venue 3 at the 3rd Street Market Hall, and the Milwaukee Bucks Foundation.
You served behind the desk.
You served in combat.
You did 4 years and got out.
You were drafted.
You gave 20 years.
You gave exactly what your country needed.
And so did you.
When you raised your hand and swore an oath to your country, when you put your name on a dotted line, you became part of only 1% of Americans who did the same. You are a veteran.
You are a veteran.
You are a veteran. Because no matter when, where, or how you served, you made a sacrifice for your country, and you deserve support.
If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait. Reach out.
Reach out to a loved one, to a fellow veteran, to VA.
Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
Well, things are slowing down a bit more on eastbound 94, basically from just before Barker Road all the way to about Calhoun. Back on the brakes from 84th Street to Hawley Road. Westbound's backed up from just west of 27th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. Also seeing some delays eastbound 894, basically between 76th Street and Loomis. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast today, increasing clouds, afternoon rain showers with a high of 48. Tonight, rain or wet snow mix up to 1 to 3 inches of accumulation far inland. A low of 33 at the lake, 29 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Great morning, Truth Nation. Welcome back. Truth Talk text lines are open to hear from you. We're still dealing with the incident at Green Tree Prep Academy. There was an attack it took place on February 13th. And it was when there was a student that didn't want to listen to the safety officers when they say, hey, you can't be using your phone. You need to get to class. That turned into some disrespectful words, allegedly, to the safety aides. And then, obviously, a call had to be made to mom. And mom ended up reacting in a way.
Well, the student called mom.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I said the 14-year-old. Yeah.
That she didn't have to call her, though.
No, but she did. She ended up calling mom.
Yeah.
On the YouTube page, again, great morning to everybody that is there. Isaac Owen, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Said, I'm coming to put belt to ass because my child knows better. He said, ha ha to that music when I had the violins playing. Abstract Nora, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Said, religion in school doesn't work all the time. Ebony Allen's, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Said, right. Will D9, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Said, good morning. As a parent, you know your kid and she knows her kid. There's no reason why her kid shouldn't be in class on time. If she wanted to hit someone, it should have been her child for being disrespectful.
Well, this also could be a scenario of babies having babies raising babies, because if she's in her 30s and her daughter is 14, how old was she? By how old was she when she had the baby?
Locked and Lovely, great morning, love you, appreciate you. These are all our YouTube comments coming in. Said, I disagree with the caller. The issue in part is the child. That child is old enough to know right from wrong. That child has the sense to decide what rules she will or will not follow.
That's true.
RC Creation Muse, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Said, new age philosophy / thinking.
That's true.
Anita Nicole, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Responded to Locked and Lovely, said, a child only do what they see respectfully. The input is the output. Will D9 said, what makes the situation worse, because of her actions, other kids got involved and they were in trouble, and she was supposed to be the parent in this situation.
No lies detected.
There you go. Isaac Owens said, I don't care. My child called me while in school off their phone. I'm chastising them because if you need to call me their school phone, so I'm going to assume you're doing something you have no business doing as a dad.
There it is.
That's it.
I didn't detect any lies in there.
None.
Not one.
None.
Those were all facts.
Yep. So hashtag that part, hashtag facts. What you got on this talk text line?
The talk text line. Let's see here.
Hey, Al. MKE.
Al said, bring Jesus back. Is that after me and the staff whoop her up? Bleep. Al!
I'm going to say it. He said, after me and the staff whoop her ass.
Al also said, Mama should use God and beat her
ass. Bailey ain't going to say it.
Come on, I am not encouraging any violence.
Listen.
Here. I am not encouraging any violence.
Violence begets violence.
D'Angelo said, my son's principal said that he got cursed out by a parent for suspending her child for cursing him out. WTH.
What the hell? Listen.
Hey, what we gonna do?
Listen.
Linda.
I'm going to use some of the examples that Truth Nation has been talking about, and I get it. Like I say, in a world where everything is going the way that it's supposed to go,
right.
But we know that we've got some people because they are not being raised, and it's PWKs. Like parents work hard, in my opinion, to try to raise their children, rear their children.
There's a difference.
And there's, yes.
As my grandmother used to say, there's a difference between being raised and being reared.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you know that.
Absolutely. So the thing is, even some parents, and I talk about this a lot, have some children that defy the morals and values and the respect that has been instilled in them. But guess what? As a parent,
yeah,
you're going to put in that other work.
Yeah.
Be like, you know what? There's a cause and effect.
Yes.
Now, I know you knew better.
Yeah.
And if you want to act like you didn't know better,
yeah,
you're going to learn what Monica says, should have known better. You get what I'm saying? You should have known better.
Not the Monica.
Yeah, should have known better. You get what I'm saying? So now we're going to go in this room and we're going to take care of this work.
And you have to start from the very beginning with that.
Mm-hmm.
Letting them know, there is a cause and effect.
Right.
And the whole game plan is just a productive citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these things are the reasons why folks of color have less opportunity.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Because people don't want to deal with you.
That's right.
Because they stereotype everyone as being the person that will, just pop off at any moment.
Yep.
But everybody's not like that.
Mm-hmm. That part.
And so we as a people and we as parents have to be more responsible.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
We have to be more responsible.
Because we're sending our future, our children, our babies, our precious cargo into a world where there's a minority group of PWKs, people with kids, and our children are going to have to interact with them. You know what I mean? So it's going to be that fight and struggle to be like, look, I'm not on that. And then you sometimes get bullied because you're not on that.
And no parent is perfect. Let me tell you, there is no book that teaches you how to raise your kid and the different scenarios that happen. There's nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we all have to, and people operate from their own point of reference, what they learned
right
from their parents.
That part.
And somebody has to break the chain, right? On this one. Somebody has to learn how to work things, how to deal with things. I'll tell you now, my parents were like that. If I use the office phone to call home with some drama, there's gonna be just like some of these other callers. Now, what happened?
Right.
Because my mom was usually the one to get the call. And if she got a call, it was a problem. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem for me. Okay, 9 times out of 10. I wasn't trying to call. I was trying to stay in line and do what I was supposed to do.
That part.
But I knew that part before I left home.
There it is. There it is.
I knew that part before I left home.
All right. When we come back, I'll read a few more comments off the Truth Talk text line and YouTube page. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM. The Truth from parents. Of course, hashtag that part, hashtag facts. We'll be black.
Need a way to hype up your day?
Hello, is this Shirley?
This is she.
Shirley, you are our Gruber 5K giveaway winner this quarter. Congratulations.
What would you do with $5,000?
Trying to look at buying me a pickup truck. That will be some of my down payment.
Stay tuned into 101.7 The Truth for your chance to be entered into the Gruber Law Office's 5K giveaway. For contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com.
I love you guys.
Hi, this is Sherwin Hughes from 101.7 The Truth, and I want to talk to you about something bigger than just buying a house. I'm talking about building a legacy. Owning a home isn't just about 4 walls and a roof. It's about giving your kids a place where memories are made, where birthdays are celebrated, and where they always belong. It's about planting roots, knowing your neighbors, waving from the porch, and being a part of a community that feels like family. If you've been renting and wondering if home ownership is even possible, Axe Housing is here to work with you. An Axe Housing coach will help you create a plan, a budget, and move step by step toward owning a place you can truly call your own. They've already helped over 4,000 families become homeowners, and many are paying less than they were paying for rent. Don't let where you are today stop your family's tomorrow. Start your journey at axehousing.org. That is ACTShousing.org. Your legacy begins at home.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Many wins. Many wins. Waiting at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. This February, you could break the bank and get down with a share of $300,000 in prizes. Bust out your rewards card and play to earn entries. It all goes down with Thursday drawings. Break the bank. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Truth Nation, I know you're ready. It's going down tomorrow, the 2nd annual Truth Community Awards. Woo! Get your tickets right now. We're almost sold out, but we want you to join us. So make sure you get your tickets.
You got your ticket, baby?
I got mine.
Okay, I got mine too.
At 1017thetruth.awards.com. Okay? We've got some amazing winners, Homer.
Yes.
Congratulations to the recipients, Andre Douglas Erica Crowley, Farina Brooks, Joseph Addison, Melody McCurtis, and Shauna Lindenberg. Thank them for doing and making a real difference in our community.
That part.
A Truth Community Awards being presented by Potawatomi Casino Hotel, sponsored by Milwaukee College Prep, the Milwaukee Bucks Foundation, Gruber Law Offices, Steinhoffels, Cousin Subs, and Venue 3 at the 3rd Street Market Hall. Come celebrate with us tomorrow. Homer and I will be hosting.
Right.
And everything kicks off at 5:30.
Right. And you know what? See, my premonition was right on the mark.
What was your premonition, Homer?
Because I wanted to wear my Eskimo coat.
Right.
And you wanted to wear a Parker.
Right. I got
which
my
is
Parker.
a Parker Eskimo. Right. And it's going to be snow.
That part.
So it would have really worked out well.
Yeah, it would have worked out well.
Of course, the Eventbrite link is on our YouTube page and our Facebook Live and X. So you can end up clicking that link if you don't have your tickets yet. To grab your tickets, we want you to be a part of it. Me and Bailey, we're going to do our thing as your host.
Absolutely.
And of course, all of our Truth teammates will be in the building. OG Andrew, you'll be able to meet OG Andrew.
Yeah.
Like, he going to be there.
Oh, OG?
Yeah.
All right now?
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? We're like, we need water up here, Andrew. You're like, really, Homer? Really? This what we're doing?
You'll be like, get it yourself.
Yeah, really. Be like, see what we have to work with?
Okay, exactly.
But no, it's going to be a fun situation, and it's going down.
Yeah.
It's going down in a positive way. The energy is going to stay high because of the fact that we're recognizing our community's unsung heroes in all of the work that they do.
Absolutely.
Which is very, very important.
Yep.
Very, very important. So yeah. On the YouTube page, before we talk about this lost parent, and the parent was finally located, but there was a big alert going out for this 4-year-old. So we're going to talk about that before we end up getting out of here. But I wanted to read some of these, I'll call them residual comments that were from our topic that we were talking about. Again, Ariane Kawanda, again, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Locked and Lovely said, children need to be held accountable for their actions as soon as they understand right from wrong. It is too late to hold children accountable when they turn 18. Sip 46, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Said, my daughter is 14. I'm from Mississippi. I don't play mine disrespecting grown-ups. Raise y'all kids before the streets will. Anita Nicole said, everyone should be held accountable until the day we leave this earth. Accountability never ends. It may not be owned, but it never ends. Sip 46 said, you go to school to learn, you know, and let's see. So don't want to say if I participate, then I'm not sure what that comment means, but it's there. It's there. Will D9 said, my parents didn't always believe what I was telling her when I got in trouble in school, and she was right. She'll talk to the teacher, get her side, and go from there. Can I always believe what you're, right, that part. Isaac Owens said, I raised mine right, too, to respect their elders, so there's no excuses. I have to leave work, it's a problem. If I have to leave work, it's a problem.
My mom would say that, and it would be like, dun, 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 dun. But it was usually because we was at home messing up, not because we was out. Like, you know, when you grow up with siblings and close cousins, you know, cousins that are like siblings, there's bound to be some type of argument or something at the house. And you call mom while she's at work. She said, if I got to leave work, it's going to be a problem.
Right.
Oh, that sounded just like her. Oh.
Yeah. Registered nurse Ariane Kawanda said, I know I'm so late. I should have took the absence. But that ass whipping hotkey was hilarious. I love and appreciate you guys more. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, so there was a situation, and now the missing parent.
Right.
You know, me and comedian actor D-Rock, we had coined this at my birthday party for the kids.
Okay.
Over over a decade ago. And if there's a child there and it's like, we got a missing child. No, we got the child right here.
Oh, right. It's a missing parent.
It's a missing parent.
Right.
So, people are like, we got a missing child. No, the child is not missing.
Yes.
The child is right here. So there was a situation where there was a lost child, but he's a lost parent, but they said lost child. And the mother has been found now. So that alert is over. But only 4 years old.
How you lose track of your...
4 years old. And was out there on like Fond du Lac and Townsend.
A busy street.
Yep.
Anything on Fond du Lac.
Wednesday evening on Fond du Lac and Townsend.
What
are we doing?
Who does that? Don't say it. Okay, say it.
PWKs, people with kids. When we have to ask the question, how did we get here? we should have to be there. But
we should not have. I mean, that, you know what? When my son was a little, parents, let me know if you feel this. When my son was a kid, that was a nightmare that I would have.
Right.
Every once in a while, I'd be like, no. I'd wake up and go look at his crib or whatever, or in his bedroom. Yeah, okay, he's still here. Okay.
Right.
That's scary. That's real scary. And I don't know how your heart don't jump out your throat. And on a busy street, we're all blessed that he didn't get hit or nothing like that.
Yeah. If what should happen?
That makes me sad. That makes me really sad because, I mean, unless you're hurt, how does that happen?
Right.
Because I made sure to lock all the doors. I didn't want nobody wandering out, no little people wandering out the house, and no nothing like that.
Yeah. I want to hear the details. See, because oftentimes when we hear about these situations and if you see them, you find them. You got everybody using all of their social media platforms and, making phone calls, driving around the city, trying to see if they see somebody that might look familiar.
Right.
But then when the child is reunited with the parent or the PWK, we get this message that I hate. Please respect our privacy. We ain't going to tell y'all no detail. No! I need to know.
I need to know what.
He's safely or she's safely. No. Where the hell were they?
Yeah, because we're out here using
our stuff,
our social media to try and track down.
We on season 3 now. How the hell we not gonna find out the end of? We already on the cliffhanger.
Right.
Now come back and show us what happened.
Yeah. She was over at her friend's house.
Right. Was the child abducted?
Right.
Because
if y'all follow me on social media, I am Bailey Coleman or Bailey Coleman. You'll know that whenever these things happen, I tend to put up, especially for people of color, I put up. The post about it because a lot of times they don't send out Amber Alerts or anything like that for us. So I just go ahead and I'll post it, and it would be nice to know what happened. Okay, they were found safe. Okay, well, that's good to know, but what happened? What was the scenario? Because I'm always more than happy to put it up because I know we don't get the awareness that other people get. So,
right. Absolutely.
And I have a nice following. So I feel like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and, post this. And if any of my people that follow me see, something or hear something, they could shout it out. You know what I mean? So, but it would be nice to know what happened, what exactly happened, But then you kind of get mad if they was just over at their granny house.
But we need to know that. We need to know that. We're like, you know what? Is this a pattern of practice?
Exactly. That's
This is what you do every time.
That's true.
Like how in some churches, they always got one person that get up and get to shouting and run out the door at the same time. Every time. It's like clockwork. Be like, uh-oh. Here come Mother Carter. Mother Carter going. Here she go. No. She got the spirit, and she running so much around. Do one lap, and then go right out the door.
And then what happens? What's she doing out? Did she just leave? She left?
She gone.
She ain't got time today. Okay.
What you got, Bailey?
I just want y'all to know I love you.
Yeah.
I love you. And you know what? Try to keep your kids together. Get them to straighten up and fly right. That's all.
We'll be black tomorrow.
Yes, we will.
It'll be a Community Award Day. Up next, the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth's very own Sherwin Hughes with Truth with Sherwin Hughes, who never comes in and sits in on our show.
Well, you know.
We got to ask him, and we ask him all the time, but...
You don't have time.
Yeah, okay.
And now that he married...
Thank you, OG Andrew. We out of here. Peace.
This Black History Moment is sponsored by Educators Credit Union and